Who could destroy the Celestials in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Perhaps it was the Dark Elves, or maybe the god of symbiotes. Today, friends, we will look at two characters who might wipe out most of the Celestials. I will also tell you about the ancient Dark Celestials and the most powerful Iron Man suit, the God Killer Mark II. Let's start with the fact that the Celestials first arrived on Earth about 4 billion years ago. At that time, our planet was a lifeless lump of molten clay. The Celestial who brought his kind here had neither a grand cosmic plan nor a divine purpose. He simply fell to Earth as he was dying. It turns out that even all-powerful cosmic gods occasionally fall ill, and this Celestial was afflicted by a particularly terrible infection known as the Horde. During his travels through the universe, the progenitor encountered a swarm of cosmic insects that at that time preferred to devour young worlds. Soon, the Horde realized that inside the Celestial lay even greater energy that could be consumed. The progenitor became hopelessly infected and became the first patient of his kind. For many years, he wandered through space until he landed on Earth, where he began to bleed and cry radioactive tears until he died. The next Celestial arrived on Earth 1 million years ago to find the progenitor. This Celestial, named Screb, soon stumbled upon the spot where his predecessor died and was horrified to see his body crawling with millions of Horde insects. This sight drove him mad, and soon the ancient Avengers, led by Heart of Odin, captured him and imprisoned him under South Africa. The Dark Celestials came to Earth and were horrified to learn about the Celestials. They feared becoming infected by the Horde and did not hope to contain the infection on the planet. As a result, Screb remained buried in the ground, slowly becoming infected. His brother rotted nearby, while Earth remained infected down to its depths. The Horde is an ancient swarm of cosmic insects that infect the Celestials and drive them to madness. The infected become Dark Celestials. The progenitor could not withstand the insects and perished, but our fungus survived and became the first of the Dark Celestials. I should note that the Horde is capable of resurrecting even dead Celestials. In our time, Loki freed the sleeping Screb from prison and summoned an entire army of Dark Celestials to Earth to fight them. Top drank the blood and became stronger. The Ghost Rider infected the body of the dead Celestial with hellfire and turned him into his personal vehicle. Meanwhile, Tony Stark called upon his most powerful suit, the God Killer Mark II. This armor had been kept in standby mode in orbit around Mars for many years, and its time had come. The cost of the armor is about $4 billion, and its size is impressive, a colossal 700 meters. The armor is powered by 8 nuclear reactors. The materials it's made from are unknown. The God Killer enhances Tony Stark's strength to such an extent that he can fight the Dark Celestials for several hours. This is indeed impressive, as Celestials can destroy entire planets with their bare hands, and their energy is enough to wipe out galaxies. The armor can also fire energy beams and fly quickly, traveling from Mars to Earth in just 10 minutes. Unfortunately, Tony had to destroy this beauty. He blew up the armor when it was surrounded by several Dark Celestials. Now you may wonder, why the God Killer Mark II? And does the original version exist? The God Killer Mark I was a powerful weapon of the aspirants. In the beginning, before the existence of the multiverse, there was the first Celestial. It was the only universe. The Celestial was intelligent but lonely, and out of loneliness, it created the aspirants. A conflict arose between them, leading to a war in which the aspirants almost destroyed the Celestials, using a monster called the God Crusher. This machine could destroy hundreds and thousands of Celestials. The God Killer did not just kill the Celestials, it absorbed their energy, becoming stronger. The machine was dismantled, and a civil war broke out among the aspirants. As a result, one of the factions decided to dismantle the God Killer to build a space fleet. This was a foolish decision, allowing the surviving Celestials time and opportunity to regain their strength to fight the aspirants. The main part of the God Killer was kept in a Dyson sphere for thousands of years. while its smaller parts were scattered across the universe. But one day, an intelligent robot numbered 451 learned of the God Killer's existence. He spent hundreds of years searching for its parts, wishing that the machine would be piloted by Tony Stark. However, he failed, and the armor had to be discarded as it was too dangerous. Nevertheless, Tony was inspired by the God Killer, and many years later, created the Mark II. So, friends, we have 4 candidates for the role of Celestial Destroyers: the Dark Elves, an ancient and powerful race older than the universe itself, capable of wielding the Reality Stone to destroy Celestials. Let's not forget that in the films, the Celestials are not as strong as in the comics. The god of symbiotes, according to rumors, will soon appear in the Spider-Verse, and his power will be enough to eliminate the Celestials. The 4th candidate is the original God Killer. Let's place our bets on who of them could destroy most of the Celestials in the Eternals cinematic universe. They must reveal the name of the one to blame for the deaths of his brethren. That's all from me today. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like the video to support me. Adios.